Easy up now.
Darn baller boy comes rusting up a couple more dishes. Please be aware of carried by a certain young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Come on, boy.
Come on!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
I'll test you, just you wait.
Yeah. How you doing back there? Would you like me to slow down? Let's go.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw? Giddy up! I have got you now!
Come on.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be! Yeah!
Call yourself a rancher? Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up? Are you saving the best for last? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
You got problems with your spurs?
Yeah.
This sure beats milking cows!
Whoa there. Come on. Come. Whoa. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
Can we try to stay on the road? So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
How y'all doing?
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain. You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Just finished helping a patient. How can I help you?
Men starting to question his steel.
Well, look at you.
People say there's treasure out by hanging rock. Seems all the railroads these days is dropping really more. Maybe it's time I bought a new buggy, or perhaps a Racker and Sparks Road. Give up the horse, the whiskey, and you will be safe.
Thank you kindly.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer. You one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Tom, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har, dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
He spotted you! Stay on him, boy! Come on!
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, Whoopie Foot.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Marston, take that bastard behind the tree. Try aiming at somebody, goddammit!
Get the hell out of here!
Get to that crate. I got you covered.
Not bad.
Well, thanks. Let's get you back. Come on. Hell yeah! Just run off home! Holiday coming your way! Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Why don't you try pointing at somebody before you pull the trigger, genius? Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got the son of a bitch.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah!
Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Easy. Slow down. That was close.
Turn around!
Now it's 2-on-2, Marvin. Faster. God damn it. Yeah. Come on. faster!
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
I'm a terrible mother.
Whoa there! Stay with us, Marston. You never know. The Ballard twins might have set up an ambush. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. Well, what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life.
Building a factory over a field ain't gonna help nobody I know.
Look at what they've done to the natives for God knows how many years now. It's hardly like they're gonna suddenly start respecting a man's right to work his land.
That's different. They're savages.
It ain't that different, Jonah.
Are you sure it was the Ballard twins, Eli?
Sure as shooting. I'd know those boys any place.
We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Yeah. Everybody dismount and follow me. Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Hey, stay with me.
Look out! Rustler guard! Gun them down! Put down your guns and surrender!
I'm gonna beat the lot.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Carson, you can come with me or go with them.
Damn you. Stop falling behind. We gotta push forward.
Come on then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down. Hellfire! Eyes up, boy. Behind that rock. Oh, my good God. You Come on, Marston. Let's push on. Come on. The deputies are making some ground over there. They're still coming! That bastard won't be rustling no more. Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. Good shooting, boy. Look, over there. Nice shot.
This is getting real nasty.
There's one more for the vultures. All right, search the camp, Marston. I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
Can I have this?
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. God damn it! Take out those snipers, boy! Get those thieving bastards!
You're just about dead!
Let's go, Marston! We gotta keep moving! There he is! Nice and steady now! Don't leave yourself open! I can hear more gunshots. Quick, let's go help my deputies. We got your back, boys!
This is getting... You want more?
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup. This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Come on, let them have it. Watch out for the hostages and the cattle. What the heck?
I've dropped 100 fools like you! There's more where that came from!
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Let's go! Easy. Come on. Slow it up now.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's get these cows moving. You're not going to get much herding done without a horse. Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Whoa!
Yeah.
Nice of you to join me. How do you do, sir? Whoa there.
Go. Slow down.
mister.
Howdy.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. He's got it. That's it.
Behind him, Mr. Marston.
You'll be a rancher in
Good
no time,
job.
Marston. Nice and steady.
You're a natural, Marston.
Here he comes.
Keep them together.
Come on, you dumb heifers.
Ain't that hard, is it?
I see.
Look at the cowboy.
Easy.
Is it too much of a chore to ride with me? Get right at them. Drive it this way.
Come on. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. Come on.
Nail it down!
Can't keep riding off like that.
He's just showing off now.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Come on.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Watch for the runner. Barney's gonna love this. There.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come. Come on, easy up now. Come on. Let's go.
Well, howdy.
Come on. Whoa.
talking.
That Bonnie is a right picture. Well, I'll break.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. And sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Man, I will report you good.
Whoa! How do you do, sir?
Go!
Marston! Hold him there now. Whoa! He's a fighter, that one. Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him. This one ain't going nowhere. Come on, Mr. Marston. You can get him from there. Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston.
You're doing fine.
Lean into it.
Easy.
Whoa!
Oh, this ain't good.
Let's see it, boy.
Relax now.
Losing too
Nearly
much.
there.
Come on, let's go. Take it
That's
slow
it.
now.
Don't give up.
Steady.
Come on in, cowboy.
You'll have this in no
Show me what
time.
you got, boy.
Easy now. Keep at it,
I'm in
Mr.
trouble
Marston.
here. See? We're friends now.
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet. Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Come on now. Relax now. Nearly there. Relax. Almost got you. I got you now.
You're a regular Bronco buster, city boy. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch. Get
Come on.
up.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's great. And it's decent. Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
Come on. You never did tell me why you were
Careful.
never married.
You almost knocked
Aside
me
from the
clean off.
snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife's kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
I'll see you there, miss. Easy. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on, easy up now. Let's go. Slow down.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him
Relax now. You're mine now. Whoa there. That's it. I got you. Nearly there. Oh, shit! Hold yourself. There. Come on.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Come! Slow it up now.
I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks! All you little chicken diggers better hide! I got guns and they got bullets! I wanna see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. Ah! Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker! I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin.
Hello.
Hello. I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. All you little chicken diggers better hide. I got guns and they got bullets. I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker. I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin. I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. All you little chicken diggers better hide. I got guns and they got bullets. Ah! Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker. I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to Hey! I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! and you're gonna get burned! I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. Whoa there! All you little chicken diggers better hide. I got guns and they got bullets. I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker? I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin. I'm here. You can get back to flinging in terror now.
Somebody wants you and their posse.
Bang! I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned! I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out! There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. All you little chicken diggers better hide. I got guns and they got bullets. I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce.
Well, hello there.
Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker?
Well, hello. Good God.
You're just the puddle duck I need.
Surrender, you fool!
I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin. I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need.
Another player has a price on their head. You're gonna be so full of lead. Redeemed.
in terror now.
People in this town.
I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned! I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out! There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks!
A bounty has been placed on another player. All you little chicken diggers better hide! I got guns and they got bullets!
I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. All you little chicken diggers better hide. I got guns and they got bullets. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin. Ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. Like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. fleeing in terror now. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. Anybody when I get through. Kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker. I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. know what that means. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned! All you little chicken diggers better hide! I got guns, and they got bullets!
I ain't never lost no fight.
You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin! There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through! I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need! I'm here! You can get back to fleeing in terror now! Ugh! I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out! I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned. All you little chicken diggers better hide. I got guns, and they got bullets. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through.
Whoa!
I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker? I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't...
Whoa!
I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm... Ow! Ow! I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned. All you little chicken diggers better hide. I got guns, and they got bullets. You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker? I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! Ah! I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. I made a fire, and you're gonna get burned! Oh, you little chicken diggers better hide... Ah! Wow! You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside. I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker. I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. I'm gonna ride you all into the pits of oblivion, just for kicks. and you're gonna get burned! All you little chicken diggers better hide! I got guns and they got reinforce your coffin. There ain't gonna be no blood left on the inside of anybody when I get through. I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker. I'm here. If you get back to sleep,
I'm gonna put you down.
I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means. Pits of oblivion, just for kicks! You're gonna get burned! All you little chicken diggers better hide! I got guns and they got bullets! Stinking idiot! You're gonna be so full of lead, they'll have to reinforce your coffin! Are you laughing at me? inside of anybody when I get through. I'm feeling like a kill, and I reckon you're just the puddle duck I need. Why the long face? Smile or die, cracker picker. I'm here. You can get back to fleeing in terror now. I got this queer feeling coming over me, like life don't matter. You better clear out. I want to see what color you are on the inside. I'm guessing puce. I love a little target practice. Yeehaw! Bang! I'm feeling mighty offended by everything about you. You know what that means.